There, that should be perfect. Now then, where'd I put my new pipe? Well, I'll be. How'd you get in here, little guy, and how did you get my pipe? I'll be taking that, thank you. Now go off and scram, little guy, I'm busy with something. You know, now that I think about it, the frame does seem a little crooked. Much better. What the hell? Listen, buddy, I told you to. Holy shit.
Wow, that's so cool. I ought to tell Dad about this. Dad? Oh no. The picture frame, and Dad's new pipe. Gross. Why is it all covered in slime? Achoo? Dad, where are you? Who are you? What did you do to my dad?
Do not be afraid, child. My name is...
My name is Shake Sula, the mic ruler, the old schooler. You want a trip?
Hang on, I think we've seen this one.
We have?
Yeah, it's the one with the giant spider.
Which one?
The one with the pinata spider. It says so in the description.
Oh yeah, that one. What about the movie?
We've seen the movie Zeems, both of them in fact. Damn it, we ran out of new stuff to watch, and now I'm officially bored.
Oh yes, well done.
Have you tried to do your news show again?
Believe me, Zeems, I've tried, but I haven't gotten the energy for it since we took down Stuart. Forgive me if I don't want to report on the 100th Ragebait article about a company or brand going woke.
Well, it's a new year, I'm sure there'll be plenty of things to talk about.
I suppose. Listen, I'll figure out something. Right now I gotta get me a drink. Huh? Pen. What the hell were you doing inside the fridge? Did you literally eat all our food? Well, do you have anything to say for yourself? Pen. I miss her too, Pen. We all miss her. But you can't just eat your problems away. Or drink them away either. Lord knows I tried. Tell you what, I've been thinking of doing my news show again, and I thought about covering a news story about Trey. You know, something to remember her by. Yeah, might as well bring up Spaceballs. I wouldn't hear the end of it from Wheatley if I didn't. That's great to hear. Now if you'll excuse me, I got to start the news show. I promise you'll love this. Hello, I'm Doge, and welcome to another edition of Doge News, where we give you the latest scoop on movies, games, and world events. Let's start off with some breaking news. On March 26, 2024, the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, Maryland totally collapsed after the MV Dolly container ship lost power after leaving the port, but sent a mayday call to the authorities moments before the collapse. In the aftermath, 6 people have been declared dead, while 2 other people were rescued, with the other rushed to the hospital. Governor of Maryland, Wes Moore, called the collapse a global crisis, which has costed 8,000 jobs, and $15 million losses for every day the bridge has been closed. The reactions to the collapse on social media has started a slew of ridiculous and frivolous conspiracy theories, with some people claiming that the collapse was a terrorist attack, to claiming that the collapse was to distract people from the federal house raid on Sean Combs, also known as P. Diddy. These conspiracy theories have only amplified since Elon Musk's purchase of Twitter for $44 billion in 2022, and has now rebranded the name to the letter X. We at Doge News will still keep calling the website Twitter, because even we think calling it X is stupid. One thing is for certain, that the Baltimore Bridge collapse is nothing short of a tragedy, that has not only impacted the economy, but the friends and family of the 6 lives that were lost that night. May they never be forgotten. In other news, on April 8, 2024, a total solar eclipse will take place in the United States that will last approximately 4 minutes and 28 seconds. A solar eclipse happens when the moon passes between the Earth and the Sun, blocking the image of the Sun from the human perspective. Although staring directly at the solar eclipse through the naked eye for even a few seconds will cause serious damage to the retinas, causing even permanent blindness, which is why it is necessary to wear eclipse glasses, which are available at the nearest supermarket. NASA has created a map of where the solar eclipse will take place. This may also be a once-in-a-lifetime experience, as the next total eclipse won't happen until August 23, 2044, a whole 20 years, so don't miss out on this amazing experience. One last bit of news for today. We at Doge News would like to commemorate this piece in memory of our fallen comrades, Ray and Ami, and Spaceballs. On our trek through space, I along with my colleagues Eames landed on a seemingly deserted planet, with no sign of any sentient life, or so we thought. We would soon find out that 2 stowaways entered our ship, a human girl named Rhea and Ami, and a penguin named Pen Pen. We were then attacked by rats who wanted to take Raid, but were killed by her in the process. It was then revealed by her that she was a clone of Yui Ikari, the late wife of Gendo Ikari, who forced her to fight in giant mechs known as EVA units, and also forced her to take part in the cataclysmic event known as the Third Impact, seemingly to resurrect his wife, but to no avail. We were then met by 2 space cores, one named Beatley, and the other that she dubbed as Spaceballs. We then stopped at Murphy's Arms Shop and Repair Service, who we then found out was Seams's father. That was when we saw the EVA unit up close, which even shocked Trey, as all the remaining units were destroyed. Back at the ship, we were attacked by a drone with the face of Alex Jones. Fortunately, we were able to destroy the drone, but our luck would run out when Stuart, ruler of the Rat Kingdom, along with his mind-controlled henchman Big Chungus, and his loyal servant Thomas, tracked our location after he forced Murphy and his son Rusty to confess. We attempted to put up a fight, but Stuart's crew got the upper hand, kidnapped Trey, and left his loyal servant for dead. Stuart wanted to use her powers to conquer the galaxy, because conquering one planet and killing Chungus's race wasn't enough for him. Feeling betrayed by his king, Thomas would agree to take us to the Rat Kingdom, and while we were successful in rescuing her, Stuart tried to break my spirit by breaking the urn of my father, Spaceman Stan, who Stuart had a vendetta against long ago. In a rage, I attempted to kill Stuart, which would have caused the explosion of our ship. That was until Spaceballs sacrificed his life for us so that we could escape. The crew was at an impasse. I wanted to give up and run away, while the rest of the crew wanted to get back at Stuart. It wasn't until I found the old video log from my father and some encouraging words from Ray that I eventually agreed to fight the king. We went back to Murphy's shop, where Ray merged to become one with the EVA unit. Our final battle with Stuart almost ended in our defeat, until Ray sacrificed herself to rebuild the world that Stuart destroyed, and to give the rats a second chance. Stuart died at the hands of Chungus, now free from his mind control, and the rats formed a social democracy, free from the monarchy that ruled them. As I retired to my bed, I found a letter from Ray, and on my counter sat my father's urn, unbroken. She gave me one final message.
Please promise me that you will take your father's urn and scatter his ashes at the end of the universe. No matter how hard or dangerous it gets out there, promise me that you will never give up.
From then on I made a promise I intend to keep until the very end. We will never forget Spaceballs, and we will never forget Ray. Well, that's all the time we have. Tune in next time for another edition of Doge News. See you soon. So, how was that?
Very well done.
That's tremendous.
I feel like I can do this for another 20 episodes. You know, I haven't had this much energy since we dropped Murphy and Rusty back home. I wonder how they're doing.
Calm down, my child. I am your new father.
Get away from me.
Get back here. You can't run from me. You will suffer for that.
Welcome to the escape pod. How may I be of service?
Which one's the escape button? Get me out of here.
Escape button activated.